It was the 1970s, an era of big ideas and even bigger changes. The civil rights movement was still fresh in people's minds, environmental activism was on the rise, and businesses were under pressure to address social issues like never before. But then, an article hit the stands that would challenge everything. Meet Milton Friedman, an influential economist and Nobel Prize winner. Known for his staunch belief in free markets, Friedman wasn't shy about shaking things up. And in 1970, he did just that. His article, published in the New York Times, was titled, "The Social Responsibility of Business is to Increase Its Profits." The title alone raised eyebrows. At the time, businesses were being told they needed to do more than just make money. Companies were expected to solve societal problems like poverty, inequality, and pollution. But Friedman? He said that wasn't their job. Instead, he argued that a company's true responsibility was to maximize profits for its shareholders, and nothing more. This wasn't just an opinion. It was a direct challenge to the growing movement for corporate social responsibility. And it quickly sparked debate across the country. CEOs and activists alike were torn. Was Friedman right? Should businesses only care about profits? The real question, though, was this. Could focusing purely on profits really be the best thing for everyone? Companies, shareholders, and society at large? And what impact would this radical idea have on American businesses moving forward? Stay tuned, because what happens next will completely transform the way companies think and operate. Milton Friedman's words didn't just linger on the page. They reverberated through corporate boardrooms across America. Almost overnight, a shift began to take place. Companies, once cautious about their public image and social responsibilities, started to focus more on something else: profit. After all, according to Friedman, this was their one true obligation. This new way of thinking spread like wildfire. The 1980s brought about the shareholder value revolution, where corporate leaders embraced Friedman's philosophy that maximizing profits would ultimately benefit everyone: investors, employees, and even society. But this wasn't just about cutting costs and boosting earnings. Friedman's idea became a mantra for some of the largest corporations in America: General Electric, Coca-Cola, IBM. Suddenly, CEOs were rewarded not for their charitable efforts or community engagement, but for how much money they could return to their shareholders. But with all the focus on profits, some began to wonder, were companies losing sight of their role in society? Could maximizing shareholder value really be the solution to all problems, or were new problems just beginning to emerge? As the decades passed, companies became hooked on a dangerous strategy: downsizing, outsourcing, and restructuring. This was corporate America's cocaine. You can find each term's explanation in the description below. Every round of cuts, every outsourcing deal, delivered an immediate profit boost. It was quick, easy, and addictive. So while Friedman's ideas might have shaped corporate America for decades, today's businesses are recognizing that addiction to profit isn't enough. It's time to break free, rethink priorities, and redefine what success really means. Now, after years of chasing short-term gains, companies are finally waking up. Major players like Patagonia and Tesla are leading a movement towards something more sustainable: business models that balance profit with purpose. But the consequences began to pile up. With every cost-cutting measure came deeper cracks: declining worker morale, shrinking communities, and a growing gap between rich and poor. These once profitable fixes created long-term damage that businesses could no longer ignore. The question now is, how far can companies go to not only make money but also make a difference? Like and subscribe to support us. Thanks for watching.